I don't tell anybody, oh, you're wrong for not wanting to see it. You know? You know, you see the muscular guy going around shirtless, and you think, well, he's just showing off. He's being a bit of an asshole. Now, of course, fat people get it a little bit worse, but still, you know, you don't really want to be seeing that. Just a bit of rambling. Other things guys do is be really pushy as a feeder. Like, yeah, that's hot, but like, I don't know you like that. Or like, you know, they do like the really unrealistic demands. Like, you have to do this. And it's like, well, I got work. I got friends. I gotta sleep. I gotta do stuff. I can't do that all the time. Now, let me tell you, it would be super hot, you know, as a concept to be like kidnapped and like, you know, force fed to be like a massive fucking fat ass, like blubbery fat ass. You know, unable to make it through the door anymore. Just fed like slop and just fattened like every day. Like, that'd be super fucking hot, and I fucking love it, and I love the idea of role-playing that, but that's not really going to happen. And the logistics of that is really untenable, realistically. So as soon as the, you know, fantasy ends and you've had your fun, it kind of just disappears. But that's just another thing that I don't really like. I do like people admiring me, admiring my belly, you know, wanting me to get bigger. But, some people have never had like a real life interaction before, and it kind of shows, and you can kind of see it. Because they're very much in fantasy, they're very much in a, you know, what I'm gonna do, but none of it seems like things that they would actually do. You know, car just went by. It's just like that, like being considerate for other people, you know. They don't want to see that. Even if, like, I'm hidden by, like, you know, the door or whatever, like, you know, they don't want to see that. I don't want to make them see that. Not because I'm embarrassed. They can see it all they want if they, like, won't, like, get disgusted. Or, like, get, like, freaked out. Like, why are you doing this? I gotta do it in my car because, you know, you can't do it in the fucking restaurant because that's fucking weird. Can't talk like this in the fucking restaurant either. Like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Unless there's some, like, feeder on the, in the fast food line. Really enjoying what I have to say about how much I love getting stuffed with food. It's really hot. It's a really hot concept. I go into a fast food place like Burger King or wherever, and just being like, hey, I want like a 4,000 calories worth of food like I do here, and be like, hey, I just finished all that. I'm so fucking stuffed, dude. You mind hooking me up with some more? And he comes out from behind and hits you up with his number when you're on the way out. That's super hot. Especially if it gives your belly a little squeeze and jiggle. And see him after hours. It's a hot concept. But wow, this parking lot's pretty busy for being closed. Alright, I never talked about my goals. Well, I did, but I only mentioned like the beginning of it. I'd like to go in like steps of like 30 pounds. Like right now I'm like around 152, probably like 153 or 154, maybe. I'd like to go to the 180 mark, which is about 30 pounds more. And then work up there, 30 pounds by 30 pounds. 210, 210's pretty hot. 240 is pretty hot. 270 is even hotter. 300. 300's super duper hot. I looked at guys around my height. I'm 5'4", again. At 300, 320, somewhere around there, 330. And they're super fucking hot. Like, imagine a big fucking wobbling belly that touches the steering wheel. You know, and thighs and back that jiggle when you walk. You can't really be contained by any clothes, at least easily. You know, several X's on you. I think being that big and being admired for it is super fucking hot. Or just guys in general that are that big are super hot. Or bigger. Bigger guys than that are also hot. I've gotten with like a 550 guy. He was pretty hot. He didn't clean. That's the deal. That's the biggest deal. Like I was saying before. It's always like, hey, do you want to go like get naked and go in the shower? I try to be subtle and nice about it. No. But you know, I do like the idea of being in the 300s. I think that's pretty hot. I just like fat in general. To have so much fat to just play with and like feel the weight of and feel the softness and how it jiggles and like how it gets tight, like how the clothes get tight and how it wobbles and how it rises up under clothes and all of this stuff is super fucking hot. I love all of it. I love every bit of it. The only demoralizer is the community, because if I'm just getting fat alone, what's the fucking point? It's very sad. Very demoralizing and saddening. I've left several times because it's like I meet up with people, or like I try to meet up with people, and it's always just meh. Either dating or just, casual stuff, or just being buds, eating food and belly rubs and all that. Or thought I felt the belch, burp. Funny words. Stuff fucking sucks. Like I was saying before, I'd probably do like some meetups with like older guys if it just meant we actually like met up and they were nice. I get paid for stuff. Just they were nice. They liked my belly. They like putting food in my belly. They like playing with it. Stuff like that. That'd be pretty nice. Some guys I don't really like. Some guys, have interests that I'm not super interested in or would not really want to have anything to do with. So I'll just, I won't, try and lead them on. I'll just kind of stop messaging them. So I don't give them any impressions that this is an avenue that they can progress down. I think that's nice. I think that's better than talking with them and getting them the idea that something's going to happen, because I'm sure there's a couple guys I've done that. One of my best buds was in the community for a while. And he did that a couple times because he did. Oh well, I don't want to make them feel bad, I don't want to, make people. Okay, that was somebody driving by. It's hot out. It's like July. It's like late July. It's super fucking hot. I'm kind of sweating. And it's nighttime too. AC is not helping at all. I think it's broken. That sucks. Oh boy. You've noticed me make a lot of pauses. I am nearing my limit. Holy shit. There's that. So the full thing would have been 4,000. I can maybe finish this one. I have had other food today.